All right, my better people, we don't come back again. I tell you now, say now two better guests now we get inside with studio today. I tell you now, say the second guest now one better madam, where they do better things for society. Those kind of people where we they call community influencer or community developer. Now this madam be community unifier. I this madam B, I don't tell you now about her before we come on top the show. Say she did our studio, and then immediately after the medical doctor, and now she will go carry come for una. So we get the madam inside with studio now. I not go take time too much because the madam dey hot, and then she get many things where she want discuss with us on top the program today. I get our very own madam. She now graduate from the prestigious University of Benin. She also attended one of the best schools, one of the best secondary schools for Edo State. So that school where don breed the most. You sure anybody wey know this school for Benin, their symbol wetin we dey take know them na say na the fine girls for Benin na dey attend that school. If you be Benin person, you go know say na Maria Goroti, Saint Maria Goroti grammar school. Now they talk about any girl wey graduate from Saint Maria Goroti na fine girl na e be. You know, she na veteran educationist, and she be an entrepreneur inside many vocational qualifications. So she be author of two very great books. It's your bestseller book. She na philanthropist, she na community leader, as I don tell you now before. She na winner of many award. No look at too much na grandma na, you know. she dey into so many charity work, you know, giving back to the society. Many of part of the things we will discuss with her on top of the show today. Now her charity work. Recently she do medical outreach, and I tell you we had over 1,000 people that came out, you know, for that medical outreach. We go to talk about that medical outreach with her, waiting push her, waiting she see where make her go into that kind of matter, you know. And she also get this platform where they call Catch Them Young platform, where she they groom young ladies, young boys and girls, you know, for the society. So this madam now all encompass, she's an embodiment of quality. Now she be I love her so much. She is a mother to me. This woman a woman where be say she like one very beautiful song. I don't know why she like that song. When she started to talk to us, she go tell us the reason why that song makes sense give her. Ladies and gentlemen, we could now welcome Pastor Mrs. Regina Ehigiator, my very own mommy.
Not too old, just 65.
My own mommy, yeah. I say my very own mommy.
Okay, yeah, that's it. How are you?
Thank mommy you so much. Yeah, where's Sima? See, I don't speak Benin with her. Make una no mind me. You are so very much welcome, ma.
Thank you.
God will continue to strengthen you. Like she said earlier on, she clocked 65 some few months ago, and we could see a 65 young old woman. A 65 years old woman still look young, pretty, beautiful, and attractive. Mommy, what's the secret? At 65.
Eating well, sleeping, relaxing, and connecting.
Wow.
Connecting with old friends, classmates, and so on and so forth.
You know, they into workouts. Say they do jogging. Some people they do gym. Some
yes,
people
so
they go jogging.
I do that. I walk. I have step counter in my phone. There are a number of steps I should walk a day.
Yeah, okay.
Initially, I walk around my community, but later I just walk around my house.
Wow.
Once I get the number of steps required, I relax. Exercising is very important.
Wow.
And there are some I do indoors. I do some exercises. That was very important.
Wow, that's lovely. So quick one. There is this very song you love so much. You understand? It's called Try a Little Kindness.
Oh.
You got to try a little kindness. Hey, show little kindness. Hey, shine your light and let the world to see it. Oh, Chevy, as I sing.
That's music by Mary McKinn's and the Genesis.
Yes.
And I think it was raining in the 70s or 80s.
Okay.
And he said, you should try a little kindness. Just a little kindness. It's going to help somebody down there. It's going to, that little kindness can become big to somebody. So that song, I love it. He said, you got to try a little kindness. Show a little kindness. Shine your love for everyone to see. Shine your light for everyone to see. And you got to show a little kindness. And you overlook the blindness of narrow-minded people and the narrow-minded street. A little kindness, that is the brain behind my charity work.
Wow.
You don't have to be a millionaire to touch lives. It is just a little that you need. And that's what people need. It is not how much you have in your account that will determine whether you show kindness or not. I love to be kind to people.
Wow.
Yes.
So we're being kind, say, sorry to say, like the Yoruba people will say, they'll say, Ore niwon. You understand? That means kindness has a measure. You get what I try to understand. I say kindness gets measures. They are in measures. There are some kindness you throw. There are some kindness you don't even, want to do. You understand me now? Should it be like that, or should it just be like whoever come across you or whoever you come across, just show them that kindness, irrespective of?
I don't discriminate in my kindness.
Wow.
The fact that I'm a Christian doesn't mean it's only Christians I will be kind to. He said, be kind to everybody, be kind to everyone, be kind to everybody, everybody will be kind to you. You don't discriminate. I don't discriminate. Right from the word go. I don't care the tribe, I don't care your faith, I don't care whether you are a northerner or a southerner or you are Oyibo or anything. I show my kindness when the need arises.
But what if you are showing kindness to certain sets of people and they are not reciprocating? What do you do at that point? You stop or you continue?
You are not showing kindness to people so that they will show kindness to you.
But it's part of the reason, because sorry some people will say, I dey do for you, so that when e reach my turn to you sef go do for me. In fact, I've had somebody say talk, the reason, because I was challenging this person, say every Sunday you have one meeting to attend, town meeting, association meeting, club meeting, this and that. Say wetin he say, talk I dey do for them, so that when e reach time for them to do for me, them sef go do for me. So na that I take the look and say, okay, when you dey do for them and it's time for them to do for you and they are not there for you.
You like my own type of kindness, I don't expect anything back. Because if you are showing kindness to an indigent person, where is he going to get to pay you back? I don't do that.
Okay.
I do it for the sake of God, and that person doesn't have to be the person to pay me back, and I'm not expecting any payback. The God I'm serving knows how he will reward every good thing I do for people, and that's why through this kindness, somebody gave me Mama Do Good. Yes, Mama Do Good. And it's funny enough, it's the cleaner that takes care of my office that gave me that name. Before you know it, everybody started calling me Mama Do Good. Even after I've left the place over 10 years, people called Mama Do Good. Even in my community today, they call me Mama Do Good. I think I've earned it and I deserve it.
Wow.
They said that you're always doing good to us. Whether you are a cleaner in my office or you are a security personnel or not, I flow with everybody, and in whichever little way I can help, even if it is through counseling, or it doesn't necessarily have to be through monetary anything, but they know how I have helped them that make them to give me that name, Mama do good. It's part of showing the little kindness.
Wow. So that will take us into your recent project. You had a recent medical outreach in your full community, like when I was telling people that we had over 1,000 people come out, for one medical attention or the other. You did not just do it like others normally do, because normally when you go to medical outreach, the best they give you is maybe give you malaria tablet or do some blood pressure test, do sugar, do this or that. But your own was an all encompassing. People did test up to sugar level. They did test all to heart, related tests and many tests. So how was it for you, of putting up that kind of a massive medical outreach?
That's free medical outreach. It was God that told me to do it.
Wow.
When I turned 60 during COVID-19, what do I decide? Okay, distribute foodstuff to the indigent in my community, and that was what I did. Got rice, got gari, got foodstuff, packaged it. There was no movement, but we were able to go from house to house. To give to the indigent. I told my community leaders, please, let's know those that really need these things. And they sent me some of their names, their addresses, and we were able to reach out to them. This time around, late last year, how am I going to do 65? Yes, it's not a round figure, but I think I read somewhere.
It's a good number.
I read somewhere because I read. And when I say I read, I read. I invest in books. That's once you turn 60, it's good to be marking it every 5 years.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not that you don't remember your birthday. Like me, I celebrate my birthday my own way.
Okay.
Every year. I do photo shoot. I make sure I cook delicious meal for my
for your family.
Yes, so that one is for sure. So for this year medical outreach, I didn't know how to go about it. Then I mentioned it to somebody. Problem shared is a problem solved.
Yes.
And the person said, oh, they are used to doing outreach in their church. I said, my own is church. Church is a small community. I said, my community. We said, okay. From November, I said, okay, put things in paper, pen and paper from let's see. We all need to, let me have this thing. Let's have the estimate. What
is it going to cost you?
So they eventually sent me the list of the drugs we will need. The medical outreach covers all ages. All ages, from day old. And he sent the drugs that we'll buy. Whether it's a cough syrup, is it flagyl, is it vitamins, we just brought so many things. And the medical personnel and other assistants, the protocol, everything that we involved. I looked at the estimate, said, God, well, I started praying about it. God, you know how you will finance this. You have told me to reach out. Many people are dying. Many are dying. And when you hear of what happened, just something that is preventable. People cannot go to the hospital. God, you know why you laid this in my heart, because we needed that thing in my community at that time. And we took the next step, wrote out, made an appeal to some individuals and institutions. This is what I want to do. These are the drugs that we need. Drug for malaria, BP, this, just allergy, everything. This is just to commemorate my 65th birthday. A way of giving back to my community. I need their support. I think it was in February we sent that out. I actually wanted to do it earlier on, but because April used to be a rainy month, so how am I going to cope? Let me bring it down a little before it starts to rain. So I mentioned it to my pastor. My pastor said, no, it won't rain. Do it. Your birthday month. It says it's to commemorate your birthday. I didn't give him an immediate reply. Later, I now told Daddy, I've heard, we'll do it in April. It won't rain. So by the special grace of God, we started a preparation, making contacts, getting the medical personnel, how we'll get all the drugs. And I gave myself, normally I love to plan. Just got an exercise book, everything I wanted to do, when I wanted it achieved, and so on. And I gave myself deadline, by end of March, all the drugs should come.
Be ready.
So made contacts, pharmaceutical companies, and so by the special grace of God, by end of March we were ready. So that program came up. Being ready with the medical personnel, we made all the contacts we needed and so on. But the community, the challenge now was getting the people
to come out.
Because some will say, what did they give them a Panadol, not the pass this. I said no.
Because that is the perception of normal medical outreach.
And I want to appreciate my CDA ESCO. At the meeting, after I made my intention known, the flyers were out. And at every meeting, we were discussing it, how they will mobilize people. And they really tried. They took it upon themselves to mobilize people to come out for the program. And by the time the people came, when we started our program that day, and drugs were being given out, they were calling others. It's true, they are giving drugs. People, it was no longer people from my community. People came from everywhere, all over Ikorodu.
Wow.
And I also appreciate the joint CDA, the ESCO. Some of them came that day to support. And I really want to appreciate as many that made it come to pass.
Wow.
I only had the idea. I sold it to people and they key in. They supported me. We did. There was a screening that somebody just told, okay, don't worry, I will send my staff. Neuropathic screening to check if your nerves were working well. My old girls association, our president, Lagos branch president, he and the husband owns Biofem. So she said, I will support you. 4 of my staff will come. They will come with their graduates to do the screening, sugar and neuropathy. I was so excited.
Wow.
So excited. Came far, far away. Came with their gadgets and everything. The venue, I just called one of my church members. He owns a school. He said, don't worry, we'll give you a school field.
Wow.
That was how we got that school field. School field, big enough to put 2 big canopies. And we had where the patients gathered outside the school compound. So we're using numbers. Early as 7 o'clock, we've gone to start giving out numbers. So people were surprised at the orderliness. Even with the crowd, there was no stampede. Because I told one of our community, I said, please, maybe I should get some security men
to come on ground.
He said, Mommy, don't worry, nothing will happen. So we just got some of the ESCO members, they made themselves the security. We got this jacket.
That's security, like security
yes,
reflective
yes.
jackets.
It was wonderful.
Thank you.
Even some in the community, because I deliberately didn't reach out to people in the community for sponsorship. But some of them just called and say, this program you are doing, thank you, you are doing well for our community, please, we will support you.
Wow.
And that was how support comes. Say, okay, I will help with the registration. People were just volunteering. When they saw that this thing is a serious matter, I say, that is it too. So it can only be God. It can only be God.
That's fine. Thank you so much, Ma. I know you have so many to say about that outreach, because I was a witness to the success of that very outreach, and it was a huge success. But we'll go take this short break. When we come back, we'll come discuss about the challenges that you face before the outreach, during the outreach, and after the outreach. What later happened after the outreach, and then how the challenges of getting sponsors.
Welcome to Zaki for Men Only. We are a brand and redefined bespoke wares for men. We are a brand with a total difference in fashion. Our clients' fashion sense and satisfaction is our utmost priority. We specialize in executive tailoring, wedding suits, ethnic fashion, casuals, and accessories. For bookings and inquiries, 08028612610. Instagram, Zaki4 Men Only. Facebook page, Zaki4 Men Only.
Birthday celebration of Pastor Mrs. Regina Ehigiator, and then she felt that one way to celebrate her birthday this year is to give back to the community. Yeah, and so we'll put together this outreach. Yeah, it's a comprehensive medical outreach. We have a team of doctors on ground, lab scientists, nurses, medical assistants, and then it's we've had the residents of this Ibeche community come out in their numbers to attend to their health. So I think it's a good initiative that others could actually emulate. Yeah, it's not every time you do a birthday and just throw a party and eat and give back to your community. Yeah, and then it's a good one, and I'm glad to be part of it. Yeah.
We are talking about your outreach before we went on that short break. Yes. You understand, and we saw the success of that outreach, and it is often said that behind every successful venture there has been a serious hard work that has gone into it. How much of hard work did you put in? You understand? Then getting sponsors for programs like that in Nigeria is almost impossible, because I've had so many people come up with their own complaint that they want to do such. They've been writing letters. Nobody is willing to come on board. You understand me now? So how much of a challenge was it to you to put up that program and also get sponsors?
Well, thank you very much for that question. It took me about 6 months to prepare for that program. So I won't say that I didn't face any challenge. Knowing who to appeal to for sponsorship is number one challenge. Getting the medical team to be available on that day, because we had doctors from private hospitals and from general hospital. And they have their own job too.
Yes.
So for one to get that team, the medical team was made up of 14 or thereabouts.
Wow.
For them all to be available on that day, it took a lot of planning and contact, follow up, to be sure that there was no disappointment. There are many people that they plan such a program and on that day.
Exactly.
So planning is one thing. It's becoming a reality is another. That's where prayers come in. I prayed. That's why I said it was just God that things went that way. So after the challenge of getting the people, you have to get prescription form, because like I told them in my community, I was bringing hospital to them. The hospital came down. We had the pharmacy where the drugs were being dispensed by pharmacists and nurses. I had 2 pharmacists that handled that. To now, 3 pharmacists that handled that program. You will see their logo in that flyer. To get them all in, to be able to fit that program into their own program. It was a challenge, but we were able to sort it out. Then the finance, getting the money. I sent out the appeal, kept on sending reminders, and I want to appreciate my sponsors. I troubled them. I want to appreciate them.
Wow.
So then getting the drugs. I remember I ordered for some drugs from Emzo at Aja. And those drugs were to be sent through the waterways.
Okay, yeah, ferry.
I had to pray again so that rain will not fall. I had to pray so that the canoe now will not capsize. I also had to pray because I had to go through a long journey from my place to Bayeku.
Yeah, to go and pick it up.
So challenges of getting the drugs was another issue. But I thank God for the pharmacists and some other people that helped us to get the drugs. Some donated drugs to us.
Okay.
And others we bought. And some other accessories. So those were the main challenges. And crowd control, I've said that.
Yes, I was going there too, because that's a major control. Issue.
The school we use fence. There's no way you can enter except you are allowed in through the gates. Then we had our secretariat. So we did the registration at the secretariat.
Okay.
Then we gave our number. As early as 7 o'clock, I was at the secretariat to give our numbers. So just as you do in the hospital. So it was with the numbers we were calling them in. Then we had 2 big canopies.
Wow.
One for the patients and one for the medical team. So once the canopy was filled up, we stopped calling people.
Wow.
Then as they attended to them, we call him. So the crowd was under control. So which other
that was
aspect
nice.
Again? So to be sure that nobody fainted, or we made enough water available. We're serving people water.
All right. Thank you so very much, Ma. You have this hope for the widows. You know that you focus on the general welfare of widows. You understand? What did you see that made you go into this kind of a program for the widows?
Well, for the hope for the widows program I started when I became a widow 16 years ago. After some time, I just felt that widows, they really need help. So I thought of how I could help them. I started the program. I contacted people if they have clothes or anything that I think can be useful.
Okay.
Household materials and so on that can be useful so that we can give to these people. Some brought pots, some brought clothes and different things. I remember somebody brought semo by then too, food items and so on. So we normally meet once in a year during the Christmas period.
Okay.
We come, for example, we check their BP, give them head stock, and pray with them. Then we give them whatever we have to give to them. Yes. But after COVID-19, we were not able to come together again because that such gathering was restricted. So what I now did then, which I still do now, is when we have things to give out, I just call them to come.
Together.
They pick what they can come, not at the same time.
Okay.
Pick what they need for their children, for themselves. And if there's anything they need that's not there, I will take note of it.
Okay.
So that anytime it's available, I will call them.
Wow. So most of these things you share, do you buy them or you have people that volunteers to donate all these things?
Yes. I have people that donate them.
Okay.
My friends, my classmates, my schoolmates, and other people.
Wow.
And some I buy. Also, make provision to my children too. They also assist.
Support.
Me. Yes.
Wow, that's good. Most of the time, most of the program that we always see is about the widow, the widow, the widow. You get, but there are the children of the widow too. You get what I'm trying to say now? Most of the time, people neglect the children and just focus on the widow herself. And being a widow, training up a child, sometimes they don't have that power or that strength. You get what I'm trying to say? I'm not talking about providing for the children. I'm not talking about paying their school fees. I'm not talking about clothing them. I'm talking about the moral upbringing of their children. So are you people looking into a program like that, or are you already in it that caters for the children of the widow alone? This one is for the children, the widows make una still now for the children. Is there anything like that?
I don't have a program that's specifically for the children of the widow.
Okay.
For the children of the widow, they are in churches, they are in schools, and so on and so forth, whereby they can be reached through Sunday school. And like the children's session now, they teach them some of these things. So the widow children are not just separated out that this teaching or this seminar is only for widows children. No.
Okay.
They are handled along with other
children.
Yes. And there are times I volunteer to talk to students in the school.
Wow. That's basic.
Through that, you can also reach them.
The widows' children.
Yes.
That's very good. You were running a program, Catch Them Young, and you said you ran it for about 10 years.
Yes.
And then you stopped. Why did you stop?
Well, when I was starting the program, it was still God that directed me. Because I went through a lot of skill acquisition, learned how to bake, how to make beads, how to make hats, how to produce household cleaning products, and so on and so forth. I wanted to impart what I've learned to these people right from the word go. Because there's a quote I love: if you have knowledge, let others light their candles from it.
Yes.
So I've acquired this knowledge. I wanted these young ones, 10 to 19 years, every August when they are on long vac, we create a day or two where they come. I will teach them, and I'm happy that many of them are graduates today, and some of them, they are really utilizing what I taught them then. Then I also go to schools to teach the children during the long vac. They have a extracurricular. Yes, yeah. Some schools will call me, and I teach them how to bake, how to make soap, how to make beads, how to make powder, and so many other things.
Wow.
So that's how we run it. So I'm not bringing them, gathering them together again. I've run that for 10 good years.
Okay.
So but now some schools during this summer they will call me away.
Because I was going to clarify that, because when you say you stopped, I thought you just stopped it. Maybe schools, what happened? Okay, yes. Now so you run it in schools and in private.
When they invite me, and I still do training, skill acquisition. People still come one-on-one to learn how to bake, how to make hats, how to make beads.
That's people of this age range, this 10 to 19.
Yes, 10 to 19, any age range. Adults to come too.
You know why I'm hammering on this age range, because this is our youth this thing. Now you know what is happening with our youth today. Like we have been saying it, most of them, they are not ready to sit down to learn anymore. You understand? They just want to get one thing and do it anyhow, and maybe get whatever they want out of it. So that is why I'm always emphasizing on the youth.
This age range that used to gather together before. Now it will not be easy, because many of them, they are not the ones of this present day. They are not ready. They are not ready. They rather do other things or watch video and while away their time. So I'm not getting those ones now. And parents will bring their child. I just finished secondary school. Let them learn how to bake. Let them learn how to make beads. Parents don't do that again now. Probably because of the economic situation. I don't know.
Wow. All right. So you are an author. You've written about 3 books. You've written one you just told me is about coming out now. What and what did you target in your book? What and what did you talk about?
It's made up of 10 chapters.
Wow.
And it's going through the final editing now before it goes to the press. It's on learning how to learn. Learning how to learn. I discovered over the years as a student and as an educationist that we always feed our students with knowledge, what to learn, how they will learn it, that they'll be able to understand and remember it and apply it. We don't teach it. We don't teach them how learning takes place. How does learning take place? We don't teach them how the brain enables them to learn. We don't teach it. Learning is a skill, and you have to learn it like any other skill. So I think learning should be part of skill acquisition now. Yes, you go and learn how to learn. I'm going to start running that program, where people will register, and I will teach them how to learn. Yes, you learn how to ride bicycle, learn how to play musical instrument like piano, guitar. That's how you also learn how to learn. If you are an art student, there's a way that you should learn. If you are a science student, there's a way that you should learn. Then if you are a learner at all, no matter the category, there are ways you should learn. If you know how your brain enables you to learn, then you will not fail any exam. And these are techniques I have used right from my secondary school days, where I gained scholarship on merit right from class 1 through class 5. And as I've been going to school, even after secondary school, in the university, I was also a very good student. I was a best student in some of the exams. And in the Bible college, I came out with distinction. SOD, I was the best student. Wow. Even when I went for vocational training, poultry production in Federal College of Agric Ibadan, I was the best student. So And a colleague of mine said, all these techniques you have used over the years have helping you to excel. Why don't you put it?
Document
it. And that was how I started writing this book. If I tell you how many years I've been writing this book, you can't believe it. But
wow.
I've finished writing it now. We are just doing the final editing, and it will come out. And it's going to be useful to you as a learner at any level. Whether you are doing your professional exam or you are in secondary school or primary or university, it will be useful to you.
Wow.
It will be useful to parents. When you know how your children learn, you know how to assist them. It will be useful to you as a teacher if you know how learning takes place. In your class of 40, you will know the method to use to reach out to every student so that they will learn at a style that suits their learning style.
Wow.
So it's going to be very, very useful for this generation. And I know that when it comes out, if the government gives it the patronage and the schools use it, I'm ready to teach it. I will start an online training on it.
Wow.
So that this exam malpractice will be out of it. I don't know, after spending how many years in the secondary school, somebody will do jump and not be able to score 50%. And we are encouraging it by lowering our standards. We are encouraging by lowering. We don't allow the children to learn. They can do it if we stop exam malpractice. Let's say no to special center. School owners, let's not aid these students. They have the brain. Let's teach them how to learn. Then exam malpractice will be out of it.
I'm sure it's going to really impact a whole lot of sides of our society, because that is one thing that is lacking. If you learn how to do something, then you become a master in that thing. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much, Madam Regina Ehigiator, for coming on the Portmanteau today. So you have any parting word for your people?
The parting word is that in everything we are doing, we should learn to do good.
Wow.
And if we have knowledge, let others light their light from it. Let's make sure we have integrity. This country is our own. Build up your integrity. It's not all about money. Please, let's put our hands together to make Nigeria a better place. It is possible. Let be the change you want to see in this country. I'm already playing my own part. Wow. You play your own. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. That is a wonderful parting word. We are so happy to have you here. Very soon we'll bring you up again. When the book is finally out, we want you to come on the show again so that we can really tell people what is in that book, learning how to learn. Personally, I can't wait for the book to be